Thanks to you, a vet has been taken back from Shakan and Gebler. Thank you. Now, in order to free the other lands from Gebler and Solaris, we have to destroy the other two gates to bring down Solaris. We've learned from Shakan's goats that the goats, jeez. From Shakan's notes that the gates must form the points of a triangle. One was the Great Mausoleum. The other two remain, but we only know where one is. Yes, under the Ethos headquarters. However, it wasn't there when we followed stone under the Ethos headquarters. If it really is there, it must be very deep beneath the earth. How are we going to destroy it then? By combining everyone's gear power? What are we going to do with everyone's gear? Dig a giant hole in the ground? What's wrong with that? It would take years. What if we used Shavat's cannon? If that worked, we would have tried it already. Ah. So it must be something more powerful than the Shavat cannon. And we don't have a Gebler battleship. Is there any weapon that powerful on the Earth? Any weapon at all? Maybe one that we just saw recently. Gebler battleships and Shavat's cannons are the most powerful weapons ever produced by man. But I seem to remember seeing something. What? A weapon with firepower like those two? Yeah, I got it. Fort Jasper. Her gun can take out a mountain. What about that? Titan, what's wrong? However powerful the Jasper may be, how are we going to aim at Ethos headquarters? To damage something that deep underground, we would have to attack it directly from above. But the Jasper gun is... Yes, of course. What are you saying? We should just move Fort Jasper on top of Babel? Now that you mention it, Babel does overlook their headquarters. If we shoot it from there, we might possibly be able to reach that far underground. But how could we move Fort Jasper? It's impossible. Something that heavy? Didn't the control room in Babel Tower control a cannon or something? I think it moved the giant mirror outside. Maria, do you know anything like that? I've never heard about anything, but it might be there. Let's go check. Alright. Wait a moment. A giant mirror and a giant cannon both from the same ruins? There might just be something in this. Like what? I have solved the puzzle. Puzzle? What puzzle? The Babel and the Jasper ruins are from the same civilization, one far more advanced than our own. Do not the two structures seem similar to you? I believe they were both built with gears and a powerful foe in mind. Yeah, I noticed that. But what's it all mean? It means the people who built the giant mirror at Babel Tower knew about the giant gun at Jasper. And what are you getting at? We could probably assume the mirror was built to reflect something. That something being a beam shot from the Jasper gun. Reflect? You mean that mirror can reflect a beam attack? Yep. Long ago, Babel and Jasper must have been at war. Not exactly. The Babel mirror and the Jasper gun were combined to make one weapon. What do you mean? But those things are so far apart, how could they be one weapon? Well, the gates may be far apart, but aren't they still one device? Alright, I see what you mean, but... what did they use that weapon for? That I do not know. The point is, how do we use two weapons as one? Aim the Jasper gun at the mirror and fire. The mirror will reflect the beam at the gate. Do you think it'll work? Theoretically, it will require a few minor adjustments. Adjusting the mirror is going to be rather difficult and tedious. If the two weapons are one, then it should not be too difficult. I hope. No, it's gonna be super difficult sighting. It sounds dangerous. I think it was meant to reflect shots back at the enemy. If you're wrong, it'll come back and hit you. Yes, that's why it's most difficult for the gun crew. The mirror must be hit precisely. You would need to divide into 2 teams. One will fire the gun, while the other will need to adjust the angle of the mirror to ensure the beam hits the Ethos HQ. Since this was my idea, I will take the dangerous part of adjusting the mirror. Alright, Hugo. We'll let you take care of that. It seems like your type of job. I'll go too. Doc might need help. It might be lonely with just Seitan and Faye, so I better go too. Alright, you 3 will take Babel. Now who's going to the gun? I'll do it. Looks like my kind of job. Don't worry, I won't miss. I haven't been using a gun for nothing. I'll probably better go to the Jasper. Meet wants to go chew. Then it's settled. You go with Seitan to aim the mirror at Ethos HQ. We'll aim the Jasper gun at the mirror. Let's get back to the Yggdrasil and get going. Allowing contact with Shavat. Not only Shavat, the Ignis defeat, the Thames retreat, and yes, even Elru, you. Useless as always. A failure to begin with. Trash. What did you just say? Huh, it's the truth. And just what is that aptitude? You should show, or attitude. You should show some loyalty. How dare you ridicule me by calling me trash? Damn you! Calm down, Commander. It's not good for you. You still haven't recovered from the last battle. It does not matter. The lambs are probably on their way to destroying the gate. But not this time. I'd like to see your intrinsic powers. If you aren't the trash we think you are. Miang, launch the ship. Get to him. This time, I'll go myself, and I'll bring him down. Commander, you can't go out there like that. Commander, request permission to handle the situation? You all will do our best to meet your expectations. Commander, please, you must get medical attention. To make our own ideals a reality. Well then, we're off.